Dear Mr. McCoy, can you explain sump pumps and how they work and how should they be maintained? It's a good question. On the sump pump, I don't know if this diagram shows it. And that sump pump float is when water builds up, goes on the inside, and it comes into this drain towel, and it fills up. I probably should have used blue, got green water. And it rises up. This float moves up and triggers a switch that allows water to pump out and pumps it back down to the bottom again. And again, water fills up, goes out, pumps out. That's why sump pumps are always going on and off. People are irritated by that. And sometimes they'll go and say, I don't want it to go off that often. And they'll adjust this float so it won't go off until it goes up really high, which means that there's always some water in the sump pump. And it's already built up a reserve because people just don't want it to go off so often. So they adjust the float. Well, that's a really bad thing to do, because if you all of a sudden get a big storm and forget to put that sump pump down, now that water's not going to trigger until it goes here, and that's not enough time to recycle that water. If you have a question on where your sump pump float should be, you should ask your plumber, because if you need a new one, your plumber is the person to do it, because there's some codes and there's some different sizes of pumps that plumbers are all versed on being able to advise on. But don't adjust your sump pump because it's going on and off. If it's going off too often, that means you have a lot of excess water, and you may want to put a second pump in or a more powerful pump. If you have any questions, give us a call.